Because the times.
Woke up this morning thinking about
Those summer days.
best friend got caught up when I stayed in Douglasville. Doing some stuff by myself. I'm a
Hey everyone, what's going on with y'all today? I got Atlanta Boy, the merch. So this is what we rocking this year. We're Atlanta boys, we Atlanta girls, we Atlanta people. We represent where we from, and I'm from Atlanta. So y'all should be getting some merch with the Atlanta Boy, or y'all can call me Tario. If y'all do get the merch, y'all can text me on Tario_3000, and I will shout you out and post you. This is all the merch right here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at the art print. Okay, look at the well, we don't really mess with Galaxies here. We iPhone gang, but it's okay if you do have a Galaxy or a Samsung. We do not discriminate. You know. That being said, go ahead and get yours at Redbubble.com. Peace. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to this video, to another video. But I don't care. The problem with female rappers. You know what I feel like? It's not the rapper's fault. It's the executive's fault. So, I remember watching Lovely T. Whoever knows who Lovely T is. Remember she was saying, and even Dr. Boyz Walkins, if y'all know Dr. Boyz Walkins, and Phil Scott from the Vibe show, if y'all know who that is. Record companies. The record companies push out certain things. The record companies are the people that control the music to a degree. The record company will look at, ooh, that girl to the masses might create an image to all these younger black girls that want to be like this and that, compared to that girl, she just singing about love and happiness and having a family and just living free, being happy, not trying to work a 9 to 5, chase your dreams. Oh, she's boring. She you shouldn't listen to her. Listen to her. You know, listen to that one. I was like, yo, why can't you have your apples and oranges? Why can't you have both? Why can't we have a balance of everything? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me. I feel like we should have the fun music, party music, but we should also have the intelligent, deep music that gets you to think, that gets you to have feeling, you know, have a peace of mind, think about stuff, you know? That's just me personally. Let me know what y'all think. That was my
What
little
does the
tangent.
current rap phenomenon Megan Thee Stallion have to say about the current state of rap music for women? To see that it changed from something that I love so much to what's going on right now really blew my mind. Like, we not rapping no more? Being a girl too, they criticize you harder than they criticize men.
Yeah.
If I was out there making little noises like Uzi and Cardi be making, they would not rock with that. And not saying that they don't be going hard, because we definitely finna turn up to both of them. But if it was a chick, like, no. And this is not another complaint from hip-hop veterans from New York City, the birthplace of hip-hop, about lyricism getting flushed down the toilet for shiny novelty rap. Megan Thee Stallion is only 24 years old and is hailing out of Houston, Texas. In fact, Megan isn't even saying that Lil Uzi Vert and Playboi Carti shouldn't exist. She is taking issue with a much deeper problem: the double standards that women in rap music have been and continue to be subjected to. Nicki Minaj has also mentioned this topic when she tweeted out, "In any field, women must work twice as hard to even get half the respect her male counterparts get. When does this stop?" In an era of #MeToo, #TimesUp, and feminism shining a much needed light on these inequalities that have plagued women socially, financially, physically, and mentally throughout history, is hip-hop ready to return to its roots of providing an outlet to challenge discrimination, social ills, and include the protection of women's rights? Maybe you see the problem with female rappers being that they're just straight up whack, and you only have your ears tuned into the male frequency when it comes to rap. Are you put off by over-sexualized Playboy bunny types, or hardcore ladies with an alpha male drip? Could your bias be that it has been revealed that multiple female rappers at the forefront of stardom don't always write their own raps? Whatever your stance is on hip-hop artists in high heels, let's get into it. The argument that there are not enough rappers that are women to balance out the lack of ladies in the forefront is an ugly excuse that continues to perpetuate the misguided and shameful bias that while there are a dozen kings of rap all at the same time, representing every region, that somehow there's room for one queen of rap at a time. If your problem with female rappers is that there hasn't been enough of them to lift up on a pedestal and pay attention to, then you need to get your Google fingers ready and do your research on these MCs.
Thank you.
Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper, MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Monty Love, Missy Me, MC Trouble, Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage, Ladybug Mecca, Lauryn Hill, The Brat, Mahamadia, Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Eve, Charlie Baltimore, Gangsta Boo, Jean Grey, Eternia, Rod Digga, Missy Elliott, Remy Ma, MIA, Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody, Dej Loaf, Cardi B, Young M.A., The Sorority, Stefflon Don, No Name, Lizzo, and Megan Thee Stallion. That is over 30.
But Lizzo, I feel like she a pop singer. She don't really rap like that. But I mean, okay.
Prominent female hip hop acts from the 1980s to the 2010s.
Yeah.
And I could keep on going and going. That already covers Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, LA, Toronto, India, the UK, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Houston, Chicago, Memphis, Detroit,
Atlanta,
and Virginia. With all these female rappers that we have heard of, how is it that Cardi B's pop culture sensation Bodak Yellow was the first song since Lauryn Hill's 1998 hit Doo-Wop in which a female rapper had a #1 record with no special guests featured on it? How did Cardi become this cultural icon that her music industry posse has been able to market and promote to the highest levels possible? On one hand, Cardi B represents a rebellion to all the image limits caused by cultural whitewashing that Black and Latin women in the entertainment are so often stuck with. Cardi B proudly owns her pride for her Dominican, Trinidadian, and Bronx native cultures. She didn't make up a fake narrative for her backstory either, being straightforward about her past as a stripper. Cardi B also doesn't do fake politeness, nor does she bite her tongue. She is quick to curse out anything and anyone that doesn't make sense to her. This level of authenticity is refreshing, but unfortunately, her super sex kitten image is a redundancy that limits how seriously people take her. The Lil Kim and Foxy Brown school of female sexualization has not just rubbed off on Cardi, but also on Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Trina, and Kia.
No one really checking for Iggy like that no more. Remember, didn't she do that freestyle when she was trying to do the Kendrick Lamar thing or something like that? Like put it up, put it up, something like that. Y'all remember that?
If the problem with female rappers is that some seem to only rap about sex and dress like they just got off a stripper pole, then are we just disgusted by them because they're exploiting themselves? If so, well, fair enough. But when these same raunchy lyrics drool out of a male rapper's mouth, and these same half-dressed outfits are on video vixens populating those male rappers' music videos, are we calling those things trash too? Could this be viewed as another example of men not wanting women to own their sexuality? Do female rappers have a problem working with each other and unifying to use their platform?
The thing is about me is I want to know all that. I don't know the good, bad, and the ugly, but also I want to know how was you raised. You know how J. Cole like, can I holla at you? I want to hear someone rap like that. I just listen like, yo, that's some deep shit. Hard to holla at you. Last time I came through, nah, this ain't the nigga that I once knew. But like it's like me, I like listening to people's stories. You know, if you saying you had to strip on a pole, you had to do that, I said, okay. But then, like, let's go to Cardi B. The whole drugging men and doing this and doing that for money. I say, so do you feel like you exploiting men? Like, do you feel like you should get in trouble for that? I would ask her personally. I wouldn't go on there, oh my God, she's so evil and isn't it? Like, I can really say how I fully feel about that. My girlfriend advised me not to go too deeper in certain details about certain things because me, I don't fully understand the whole situation. I just know that, to me, it don't come off as good, and I don't feel like no one really addressed that fully, question mark. But it's not even about her, it's like in general. Like he was saying, the over-sexualization of women is like, no, women should own their sexuality. You know what I'm saying? Should own their bodies. They should be able to do whatever the fuck they want, you know? Because the sky's the limit, honestly. But you have to have a balance of everything. If you look at it, nowadays you can't tell who's R&B singer, who's a rapper in the female area. Even in the male area, you can't either because they all dress the same. Remember back in the day, like in the early 2000s and before, in the 90s, even in the 80s and everything else, you could tell who's a rapper and who's an R&B singer. Nowadays, everybody dressed the same. It's no one's unique no more. It comes off with style and stuff. And when you do have those that one person that's unique, we need more than that. We need a little bit of everything in both. We got too many dudes talking about guns and having all these women in videos that, bro, you don't need all that. Just make your music, tell your story, and call it a day. Same thing with female. You can do all that in the world, but bro, I want to hear your music. I want to hear the message. I want to hear what you're really trying to say. Call it a day. Do whatever makes you happy. Though, that's why I say. So if it makes you happy, talking about killing people, as long as you can sleep at night, as long as you know how many people kill people behind your music or is influenced by your music, that's the only thing that matters. I can't make music like that. I just feel like, because I'm a man, so I have to speak from a young man perspective. Like, that's why y'all watching this video. The problem with female rappers. It's not the rapper's fault, like I said in the beginning. It's the corporation fault. It's their fault for not pushing out the female rappers that speak love and family and unity and happiness to everybody. That's not the female rapper's fault. That's none of these women fault. They just doing their job for their families so they can support themselves. If we're gonna really dig deep into it, we have to look at the corporations. Simple as that. And once we start looking at all these corporations, you can see all these white folks that don't give a fuck about black people, all these white folks. And it's like, yo, they was like holding them to the fire. Like, yo, why can't you promote this lady? Why can't you promote this lady? Do you don't like that type of music, huh? You feel like we won't like that type of music if you promote it? I'm just saying. It's deeper
Platforms
than
to make
this.
each other more visible. Do female rappers shade each other to compete and maintain dominance?
Yeah.
Remy Ma has been very vocal about why she dropped her explosive diss Sheether on Nicki Minaj, the queen from Queens, who also had beef with Cardi B and Lil Kim. Remy told Rolling Stone this: "She started the beef. I feel like it's weird because she's been doing this to a lot of females, from Lil Kim to Mariah Carey to Taylor Swift to Miley Cyrus, and no one says anything. This person, just based on what I'm witnessing, is not a nice person. It was the behind the scenes things that people will never know about, trying to keep me off red carpets, trying to make sure awards don't go to me or she's not going to be in attendance, or trying to get people to make bad reports about my album sales, or just anything that I'm doing to make me look less than and make her look better. I have a problem. When you're trying to stop my bag, when you're trying to stop me from taking care of my children, now I have a problem with that." On the flip side, Cardi B is not afraid to collaborate with other women and share her shine. The song Twerk by Florida-based City Girls featuring Cardi B and also entering into the Billboard Hot 100 on the 92nd slot. City Girls, a duo made up of two rappers, JT and Young Miami, signed a deal with Quality Control Music and released their debut album, Period. Twerk helped City Girls join the ranks of Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Iggy Azalea as the only women in rap to get their own tracks in the Hot 100 this year. Is the problem with rappers that are women that they don't write their own rhymes and therefore aren't respected the same as men who pen their own bars? Iggy Azalea, Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, and MC Lyte have all said they have worked with ghostwriters. This doesn't mean that they never wrote a rhyme in their life, just that they didn't write all their songs. But make no mistake, that doesn't apply to all ladies of rap. Raw Digga, Rhapsody, Jean Grey, Ladybug Mecca, Bahamadia, and No Name aren't going to allow that ghostwriter label to tarnish their hard-earned songwriting skills.
But I remember No Name, she was saying how she don't like performing in front of all these white folks because it feels like, I forgot exactly what she said, but to me, I would interpret what she's trying to say. She want to feel like a monkey in a zoo, dancing, shoe shining, doing a little tap dance for all these white folks in the crowd. She didn't like that. She said she wanted to perform for black people, and that was the problem. And it's not. That's your demographic you want to perform for. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But look at her. Like, she's not overly praise, you know, overly like, yo, No Name, she makes good music. She really do. But you see how the labels wouldn't go to her, but she writes her music? She's a legendary MC. At least to me.
Maybe you are looking for women to rap about being a woman with a feminine flair instead of the MC Lyte or Young M.A. rugged approach. Braggadocious rappers that show very little vulnerability tend to rock with a harder edge, emulating the battle rap aesthetic. Is it mandatory to have an alpha male style to be considered a great rapper? Absolutely not.
But I remember my boys from my two producer friends, alpha males and beta males, they was trying to explain to me the alpha male and the beta male thing is kind of like a pedophile thing, because like the alpha male was an older man, and the beta male was a younger man, and the alpha male used to dominate the younger man. It was some European shit, you know, and it was on some weird. It was on that type of shit. That's why I say I'm a man, a young man. I'm not an alpha or a beta. I don't care about all that shit. I'm a man. I'm a young man. I'm doing me. And what makes me a man is my integrity. Being able to see I'm wrong. Being able to stand on my 2 feet and take whatever consequence, whatever I did towards anyone, anytime. Be able to stand by what I say. And if I don't, I'm able to admit, like I said, that I'm wrong, that I fucked up. And to have a family. And if I don't want to have a family, I'm going to still be a man. Have someone to care about. Be able to leave a legacy on this earth. Simple. That's my philosophy on it. You don't have to be all complex and, oh, you have to take care of 500 kids. Like, no, bro. If I can take care of my family, if I want to have a family, that makes me a man. If I don't take care of a dog, that makes me a man. If I want to mentor people, that makes me a man. Because I'm a man supposed to leave his... To me, a man's supposed to leave his mark on the world. And a woman's supposed to leave her mark on the world. Everybody's supposed to leave their mark on the world. Simple. One way or another. By just saying, hey, have a great day to a kid going to school. Because that one small effect, if you say that 10 times and then you just stop, that kid, like, man, I missed that. But you know what? Today's going to be a great day because someone said it to me and I believe in myself now. Now that kid can end up being a doctor because of something you said. That shit happens all the time.
The smooth flow of Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Q-Tip, Common, and Drake has helped make them all legends in hip-hop who don't have to turn bully on a beat. In order for women in rap to continue having a moment that we can all do a victory dance for, we need to consistently support all the multifaceted lives of women.
That's what
I'm saying. Not just when their team tells them to go blonde, or not just the ones given preferential support for being light-skinned with an incredibly sculpted body to cater to male sex fantasies. We need more women who are who they are and give listeners the inspiration to love themselves as they are.
True.
Maybe the problem with female rappers is that we're calling them female rappers instead of just rappers. The label female rapper is problematic because it is already segregating the ladies that rap into a subcategory under men, as if there's some separate genre of hip-hop altogether. Why does their gender need to be designated, further normalizing the male-dominated playing field? Rapper Rhapsody told Billboard this.
See, I didn't realize, because remember, I was saying that. I just said female rap. As a male rappers, female rap. I get it. Okay. That rap, that. Well, it's like, okay, because of the video, I'm going to say female rappers. I'll say that. But in general, they're rappers. Everyone's a rapper. But because of the video, I don't want to get, like, okay. Let's say the female side of rap. Female side. Like I'm trying to talk about this one group. I ain't trying to talk about all rappers. If that makes sense. Like, if I say rappers, it makes it a lot more broader. I'm trying to, like, make it, okay, talking about the female side of rap. And I'm not talking about the male side, because I just say rappers, people won't think, oh, MF Doom. No. These type of rappers. Female rappers. But the female side of rap. That's all. That makes sense. just for the video.
I just
want to
bring more balance and show people you can focus on the music. You can bar up and still be acknowledged for your craft.
Yeah.
Females in hip-hop and the music that we make isn't just one way. You can be respected for your lyrics and just for being a dope MC. Gender doesn't matter. That's the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Is there a difference if you go to a 5-star restaurant, rave about how fantastic the food was, then find out a woman cooked it instead of a man? Their gender didn't make them a great chef. Their skill level did. And the same should be said for their music.
Of course.
This has been a Hip Hop Madness original. Make sure to stay tuned and stay.
If I said anything offensive, my apologies. It's just because of the video we had to go into the female aspect. But in general, they're rappers. I wouldn't, if I was making an everyday video, these are my rappers, these are my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. That being said, let me know your favorite rapper on the female side that you listen to on a daily. Let me know in the comments below. Peace.
Mario the poet.